It's been around 2 weeks since my last upload. Life has definitely got in the way, and sometimes you have to put something down to make sure that you're getting what needs to be done completed. I am going to try and catch up over the next couple weeks, so you will see some more videos coming up on the Wednesdays as well as the Mondays and the Fridays. Let's just hope that things have calmed down enough for me to actually get on board with getting this done. Not only was I not posting over the last 2 weeks or so, I also was not wearing any makeup. So we are definitely behind in a lot of our projects. Let's just jump into this trash talk video and get back on the bandwagon. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing you the first trash talk video for 2026. This video incorporates my empties over the last 3 months as well as my purchases, which also rolls into my low/no buy. I do go into a bit more detail about how my low/no buy is being operated in last year's trash talk video. I'll put a link for that up in the cards, and I'll have a link down in the description for the full playlist. But just a quick recap. We have low buy categories and we have no buy categories. And this means that items that are sitting within the low buy category, I have to have to leave my collection, so to be used up, to be able to bring one in. Technically, my no buy categories are currently sitting in a no purchases at all section, but I'm unsure if I'm going to continue with that into the future, or if we're going to edit it, alter it to better fit my needs. And also, we're coming to a point in some of the categories in my low buy section that actually don't have 2 items in my collection for me to be able to maintain that structure, which means they have moved into replacement items. So replacement items are the ones where I only have 1, potentially 2 items in my collection, which means they cost 1 point as an empty and they only cost 1 point as a purchase. I also have 5 exemption items, which means that I can purchase 5 items throughout the year and they do not cost me any points at all. I am a very slow panner user-upper, which means that I don't have very many empties, hence why I'm doing these videos 3 monthly or quarterly rather than monthly, because I just wouldn't have enough stuff to talk about in a monthly video. But let's jump in to my empties and what that means for my beauty budget. Some of these items are worth points and some are not. So starting off, we have completed a ream of cotton swabs, cotton pads. These are not worth any points, but I did want to highlight that I have got through 1 packet. I also finished up a shampoo and a conditioner. These are also not worth any points, but they are from within my makeup inventory. I'll put my last makeup inventory video up in the cards and down in the description. So these are worth noting, but they are not worth any points. We then have the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. This is worth 1 point to my cleanser category. Overall, I quite enjoyed this product and I would look to repurchase. Then we have the I Heart Revolution Mint Chalk Chip Color Correcting Primer. This one has been in multiple projects over its time, and last year it was in my Leave the Hive in 25 project, which I'll have linked up in the cards and down in the description. I am happy to finally have this one out of my collection. I did enjoy it overall, and I would potentially repurchase, and it is worth 1 point to my primer category. I then have a powder. This is the Raw Superfood Infused Beauty Powder. I have taken the metal pan out of here because it come loose. But this one was in the shade Vanilla 20. I have finished using it up. Overall, I enjoyed it. It is meant to be a clean beauty product. So I did find it maybe started to irritate my eyes slightly when I wore it as powder on my face towards the end of its life. But I would potentially repurchase. And this one is worth 1 point to my powder category. I then have a Barry M setting spray. This is Fresh Face Fixation Setting Spray. It was green apple scented. I really enjoyed this product. I got it on special originally, and considering its regular price, I would probably be less likely to repurchase unless it's on special. But overall, I really did enjoy it, and this is 1 point towards my fixing spray or my setting spray category. I then finished up this Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I really enjoy the Essence Lash Princess mascaras, and they have got a very reasonable cost. Overall, I would definitely repurchase this product, and I would probably repurchase every product within the Lash Princess line, mascara wise. And this one is worth 1 point towards my mascara category. And last but not least, we have the Cutex Care New Gel Remover. This is a nail polish remover. I did enjoy this product. I would repurchase if it was of a reasonable cost. And this is worth 1 point towards my nail product category. So that means we have 6 points coming into my beauty budget. And before we get into what I've used up, I am going to chuck up here on the screen what my beauty budget is currently looking like, and a comparison to my last video and this one, which is a comparison of December to March. And now let's jump into what I have brought in. So first up, for setting sprays, as you can see here, I had 4 points within this category, including the empty from this update. And I have actually brought in 2 new setting sprays. And these are the only 2 setting sprays within my collection. And that does mean that my setting spray category is going to start transitioning from a low buy category to a replacement category. But this means that these 2 items have now meant that I've used up all 4 points, which means we currently have 0 points in this category. That does mean once I use up these 2, I can then purchase 1 more. But going forward after that, we are going to be transitioning into replacement territory. So that will most likely happen by next update. But currently, these are the 2 setting sprays I have bought into my collection, and I am using both of them. Then for cleansers, we had 2 points, including the empty from this update, and I did purchase 1 cleanser. This is the La Cura Extracts from Nature Foaming Cleanser, which means that I have used up the 2 points within this category. I actually cannot find any other cleansers within my collection. That doesn't mean I don't have any, because I do have stuff kind of everywhere, but that is why I bought a new one. I am going to be hopefully completing my beauty inventory in the next month or so, which does mean I'll be able to find if I do have any additional cleansers. But I have a feeling that soon enough this category is also going to be transitioning into a replacement category. But like I said, I bought this cleanser, which means I'm now down to 0 points within this category. And last but not least, I actually purchased nail products. So these are the OXX Extra Large Nail Polish Remover Pads. They are individual pads, which I had not realized when I purchased them. And I did actually purchase 2 boxes of these. The reason being that I now have a box here with me in one location, and I have a spare box in my other location. But I did not have enough points in my categories to be doing this. The reason why I bought one of these is because of the fact that while I was away, I didn't have any nail polish remover because I forgot to bring it with me. But what I have decided to do is one of these products will be coming from my nail polish category beauty bank. So that means I did have 1 point in that category. So we will be at -1. And my other packet of these is actually going to be the first item as part of my 5 exemption items. Did I want to use an exemption item on nail polish remover? No. But is that the smartest thing for me to do and the most appropriate thing for me to do at this time? Yes, it is. So like I said, one of these products is going to be my first exemption item, and the other one is going to mean that my nail product category goes into -1. I may end up needing to actually split my nail product category that consists of my removers, erasers, my cuticle oils, all of that kind of stuff. I might actually need to split them up because I am running out of nail polish remover. I have these 2 packets plus one other nail polish remover, and that is it. So I may end up needing to split these products up and make nail polish remover a replacement category eventually, but we will see how that goes. So these are the items that I have brought into my collection. I am pleased with how I am currently operating within this no/low buy. I still enjoy looking at makeup, and the special definitely pulls at the heartstrings, but I have tightened my purse strings down, and so far I am not needing to purchase things. I'm just moving along in the best way I can. I am finding, however, that with a 3-month period, I am forgetting when about I purchased things, because everything that has been purchased probably in the last 12 months feels new. So I may have to be better at noting down what I've actually purchased. But until then, I'm Verity. This is my Q1 2026 Trash Talk video featuring my low/no buy. And now to the outro.